Hello, my name's Jeff Morgan, and this is another in the series from FNVI. The topic today is i-PCS in 10 minutes. So I'm going to try and run through the whole application in 10 minutes. So without any of the technical or the jargon. So that's the aim. So let's get straight into it. So what I'm going to do is just very quickly just explain how we populate the items into the i-PCS application, and it's from our IFMS tool, our Intelligent Forms Management tool. And in here we've got lists of all forms that we've made up. We call them Technical Acceptance Standard Certificates, and here they all are. So I just quickly want to pick on one of these, click on that, list on the all tasks. So this is a where we can manipulate these items around so that they'll be customized to your needs. But more importantly, and what I want to show is that we can add time to these each individual activity. So it's 10 minutes for 2 men, and we can also select which service, so it's a valve or it's a pressure, level, flow, temperature. We can select those. So that very quickly, in essence, and that populates through. That's how it would look on paper, and that's how it would look on the tablet as an e-form or in the i-PCS. So it's important to note that, because this sets up the all the activities that are then loaded to the i-PCS application. Right, so I'll just move on from there. What I'm going to do initially is show the Acme database instance, which is here. I'm going to log into that, and this is the average mega to giga project. It's got 350,000 tagged items, which have each got 6 task forms and all got 6 drawings. So I'll add those numbers up there and you'll get that. Now, what you remember is that our system works from a profile basis. So I'm logged in as Jeff Morgan, I'm instrumentation, it knows my profile, it's showing me my targeted information. So I don't have to do anything from here. If I want to go and have an overview, we've got this tree map system. In the tree map you can look at systems. So this is system 13, could be oil, could be gas, could be methanol. What's not important to note is just watch here how that dynamically changes, so that you can see immediately the status of your systems. But again, it's targeted, so I can set up my own targets, and I do that by setting my focus, clicking here, select my personal focus, and then it'll give me selections. I can set up tag, system, subsystem, priority, milestone, loop, or whatever. What is very important to note is, because of the power of Mongo, it's intuitive. It's just interrogated 350,000 tagged items. It brings that up as an intuitive list. It'll only let you select from the list items which actually do exist. So I would set my own personal focus from here, and then that sets up my dashboard and the information that I see. Last thing I want to quickly show in the Acme database is that we run this end of world report. It's a DAC MC1 report. It could be from loops, could be from ready for startup, could be ready for commissioning. That's interrogated. There's 350,000. It's a super powerful, super quick database engine that we're running. Unheard of performance. So I'll just hold it there and I'll move on to another instance, our demo instance, just so you can see some detail of how this actually works. So over here we have our STEM instance. It's a Middlesbrough College Science, Technology, Engineering, Maths, where we're actually running this for them. I'm going to log into the STEM instance. I have here, again, it knows I'm Jeff Morgan. It's got my targeted reports. I'm just going to set that focus there. If I wanted to do that, I'll select my personal. It'll allow me in here to, you've got to put in, drill down to a tag number, or if you want to select a particular type of equipment, let's say valve. It allows me to completely set up the dashboard to my preferences, to my system, to my area, to my priorities, to my milestone phases. Right, moving back to the dashboard, what you can see here is we are tracking man hours. We're not tracking forms or tasks, we're actually tracking minutes and man hours that it needs to get the jobs done. So over here in the discipline time, this is the split by discipline. So the hours remaining, hours achieved, and hours total. So they'll diminish as items run down. We have the breadcrumb idea that we're running over here, where you can drill into the systems. I'll pick into that one, and again you can see here by piping, by mechanical, and down here that these are changing. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm just going to quickly run through the standard procedure of how the system functions on a day-to-day basis. So the first thing is a construction team would trigger that items are ready for inspection. So if we say a loop number, we'll put a loop in there. Oops, let me just hold that there a second. Yeah, so put a loop number in there, for example. It gives us a loop. We can select or pick a loop number off and select those, and if you wanted to trigger that, so that's where the construction team would trigger that item. That then goes into the work pool, and it would be allocated to the people who are responsible for that area. What I'm going to do, I'm going to run through this as if I'm generating it manually, but then that would go that would trigger that the work's ready to do, and that would automatically be sent to that particular responsible work party. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to run a targeted report and then issue that work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to generate for myself a global status report, and I'm going to select my oil system, for example, and I'm going to select a classification of valves. I want to see all the valves that are ready in that area, and I'm going to go for status of pending, i.e. the work's outstanding. So that's the one I pick. But you can see from here, you can put in phases. We can drive it down to loop level, system name or system number, a PID drawing number, a type of classification. We call this pick and mix, but it gives you the opportunity to select those to your requirements. So I'm going to apply that report, and there we have our valves for instrumentation that are all pending. As you can see, the minutes, because we're tracking minutes, there's the minutes it's going to take. And I'm going to quickly save that report. I'm going to save it as valves. Save that. Go back to the dashboard. I don't have to go through that rigmarole again. There it is. Click on it. It's valves. So you can see the status from here. We can export the pages. We can print it if you so desire. You can email it to someone that's in your team. But why not just send the work directly to a person? Why not just raise that item straight out of the box right there? So let's do that. Now just click on raise. I can select the person or the worker or the team that wants to be raised to. I'm going to raise it to myself so you can see how this works. There it is. It's an oil system. It's a valve. And I'm going to assign that. And it says it's raised by me and it was assigned by me, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to actually go back and see that. So from that dashboard, you've got the home screen, targeted reports, capability of generating these bird seed tree map type of facility, and these custom reports that you've got in here. While we're speaking about reports, just click on the DAC MC1 or the loop or report or the RFC or RFSU. Bang, you've got there's the status of your reports. There's the oil one. Let's have a look at instrumentation. It's showing me the hours remaining. It's showing me that I've got 99 man hours remaining, and I've achieved 3.1 hours, and these are the items that are done. So it's showing me the status. Again, all of these can work in the same way. I can, from those pending, I can raise them or look at them. Well, that's just telling me that I've run out my 10 minutes. Hold it there. Right, sorry about that, just missed that alarm. Right, go back to my dashboard. So I've raised that from that report, go into that inspection, and there it is new. There's that LCV 203 with the information that's needed, with all of the support documentation, with all of the supporting drawings. Just quickly, while I'm on this topic, this is totally wrapped, a wrap solution. We can just do a simulation so you can see how that would actually look on a smartphone. Let's have a look how it would appear on a tablet. Let's pick a Galaxy Nexus 7. That's how it would appear on a tablet, for example. So it's a wrapped solution, so it works. It's operator operating system and hardware independent, so it'll work on any operating system and any piece of hardware that's running a Chrome browser. So there's 1 second. Yeah, so the drawings are all there. Let's pull one of those up. Let's have a quick look at that. There's a drawing related to that, so it's like a virtual loop folder. The operative isn't looking. Let's pass a few items off. So I'll pass these couple of these items off. I'm going to quickly submit that. It says, have you lost any time? Did you encounter any lost time? Did it take you longer because you held up for weather? Yeah, it took me extra 20 minutes because it was raining. Do you want to add another one if you want to? We'll continue on. It says you've got 31 tasks, you've got 27 left. Do you want to sign it to send it to somebody else? No, we don't. We're just going to continue. I'm going to put that in there. It's going to ask me to take a photograph, which I'm going to do. And if I was a witness, put my witness in, a client witness, and see if that changes. So I've done that inspection. We can do partial check sheets because that's now gone into my partial list. So there it is. There, it's 27 inspections to be done. It's going to show me that I've done those first 4 items. So that's in my in progress list. And let's see the information behind that. So go into that inspection. Sorry, go into the inspection test record. We'll have a look at that LCV 203. Let's view that detail. There's the photograph that I took of it. Where was I stood on the map? This will bring up the GPS from the device. There it is in my home in America. With the information, what was struck, there was the items that were carried out. It was raised by me, it was assigned to me, I inspected it, and I had a client witness. All the information, all the prima facie is against that. And what we probably, I should have made a note of, that we would have gained some man hours. We've actually used some time, so it would have been there, and that would have gone down. And what's happened here? If I want to have a look at that lost time that we allocated against that LCV 203, it's lost time 20 minutes. Have a look at the detail. The detail, Jeff Morgan. So not only is it telling us stuff that's done, not only is it telling us the work that's outstanding, it's also giving us the reasons. Over here we can see punch list items. If you raise a punch list item, they're over there. We can track and assign them. What I do want to quickly mention is that we can click on this manage team function, and from here we can see all the members of the team, who's got work, what work allocated to them, how long it's been with them, and I can reassign it if I wish to, send it back to the job pool or send it to an individual person, and we can conduct that function facility from the manage team capability. Then in the reporting suite, we have the capability of having rundown charts, skyline, low-hanging fruit, umpteen reports that we've generated that we put into there as a preset. That's in that reporting suite. So as an end-to-end, targeted, send work to people, capability of generating and creating your own custom reports, run that report, send the work to the operatives. The operative gets the inspection along with all of the documentation that they need and the activities, and with a total audit trail to how much work is being conducted and who, what, where, and when. For the purpose of this demonstration, that's about wrapped up. The only last thing to say is that go to FMVI website and /training, and there's many other videos in this series that explains individual features. My name is Jeff Morgan. This is FNVI i-PCS, and that's it complete.